Salut, c'est Géraldine. Welcome to Comme une Française TV, Live in France, Feel at Home. You sent many requests asking for an episode about working in France. And here it is. Today we'll talk about unwritten customs at the office in France. Things that no one will tell you but that are crucial for you to get integrated into your team. If you're interested in the topic of working in France, click on the link below the video on the blog because I'm currently thinking about starting a course on this topic and I need to count how many people are interested. So go on. French office vocabulary checklist. Before we start, a quick checklist of vocabulary that might be useful. Une entreprise is a company, and in slang we also use the word une boîte, literally a box, but it's a company. Un collègue or une collègue, same word, is a colleague. La machine à café, which is so important, is the coffee machine. La pause is the break, la pause, and la pause café is the coffee break. Un chef, sometimes we say un chef d'équipe, or un responsable, or even un patron, which is more the CEO of the company, is the boss. And some people also use the English word mon boss or ma boss. Un travail is a job, and we also use the slang word un boulot. You will also hear un poste, which is more of a position, but also used sometimes as a job. And des potins or des ragots is gossip. Important customs. Look at your company's customs. They're very, very, very important. Customs differ from one company to the other. This is the culture of the company. But some customs are common to all, and they're very French, and I too often see foreigners' friends break them without even knowing they exist. So let's fix this. Saluer tout le monde le matin. Saluer tout le monde le matin is to greet each colleague when you arrive in the morning. You can say bonjour, or you can shake hands, serrer la main, or even faire la bise, depending on your colleagues. Look at what other people do. Yes, it may sound crazy, but sometimes you have to greet a full floor of colleagues when you arrive. And if you don't, they will see. I can swear they will notice. Never say bonjour twice. That's a general French custom you will see everywhere. And check this episode that explains it. It may change your life. Eat with your colleagues. Le déjeuner, lunch, is a very, very important social moment in French, and eating alone is not very well seen at all. It doesn't matter if you don't speak French fluently, it may be disorienting and exhausting at the beginning. That's okay and that's normal. But it's a golden opportunity to learn French slang and get used to fast-spoken French and make friends. La pause à la machine à café. Take time to chit-chat with your colleagues at the coffee break. If people bring croissants in the morning sometimes, bring some too. You can say « J'ai amené les croissants pour la pause de 10 heures. J'ai amené les croissants pour la pause de 10 heures. I brought croissants for the 10 o'clock break. Or « J'ai amené le petit-déj. J'ai amené le petit-déj. J'ai amené le petit déjeuner. Tu or vous. It depends on the company. Most of the time, I said most of the time, not all the time, people will use tu with colleagues and vous with the boss. But this does not apply to all cases, as I just said. If you want to be more secure about tu and vous in everyday life, check this video about tu or vous. If you have a business or want to start one, to work legally in France, you will need the appropriate visa. As requirements change from one country to the other, I won't talk about it here. If you're a freelance or a remote worker, please don't work from home in France. Co-working spaces are growing like mushrooms in France, especially in Paris. Getting out every morning will help your productivity and improve your French because you will quickly socialize with your fellow co-workers. In Paris, I recommend Mutinerie, which I love, And this also applies if you're on a business trip and wish to work in a quiet professional atmosphere and not a Starbucks. If you want to start a business in France, you will find information at your city's Chambre de Commerce. Most of them are, unfortunately, and this stays between us, a bit behind on the matter of new business models, but they're very reliable on the legal topics, so that might be useful for you. Again, if you're interested in more French for work, please check the link below the video on the blog to let me know if you're interested on a full course on this topic. Et toi? Your French will only improve if you practice what you've learned on Comme une Française TV. Share your experiences by leaving a comment below this video. Do you work in France? Any tips to share with the community, especially how did you find a job in France or how do you run your business here? Share your experience in the comment below in French if you dare. We can all learn from your story. The comment section is the best place to store discussions and ask questions. If you like this video, share it with your friends on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter and Pinterest. This helps me spread the word about Comme une Française. Merci. Love France, dream of speaking French like a true Parisian. Learn how with me, Géraldine on commeunefrancaise.com, and subscribe to my email updates to receive exclusive tips on real life in France every Tuesday, plus an exclusive video lesson, Introduce Yourself in French, and it's free. Merci for watching Comme une Française TV, live in France, feel at home. Allez, salut!